Welcome students for this class, this foundation class we call this. This is primarily meant for ninth and 10th students. But if somebody else is there from some other class, it doesn't matter. You can be there. And foundation for what? Foundation for writing your NEET exam, your JE exam, and the CUT exam. These exams are written in the year when you do 12th standard. At the end of 12th standard, you write these exams. These exams are meant for getting admission into engineering, medicine, and other arts and science courses in central universities. So these are all very respectable, very reputed exams in India, and clearing this really takes a good effort. So normally students, most of the places, they start the preparation from 11th onwards. But there are some North India, particularly Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh and couple of other states, they start from ninth onwards. And there are some places, say for example Delhi, Kota or Hyderabad, they start even from 7th or 8th. In my opinion, 11th, you start on 11th, that is enough. But ninth and 10th, you should brush up your theory or concepts so that you don't misunderstand some of the concepts. That is the idea why we keep this class, ninth and 10th standard, this foundation class. For 11th and 12th, we have class for JE and NEET, that is 4 classes per week. That is 3 classes for 3 subjects and 1 class for weekly test. But for foundation class, we don't burden you with that. We will have only 1 class per week. You have entire 2 years, that is ninth and 10th. So that should not be a problem. We can we can cover the whatever we wanted to cover and get our concepts very clear, and our fundamentals will become very stronger. Here we are not going to like the way you do in your school. No, we are not going to do exercises, etc. We will take some concepts and see whether you have understood the concept. So that is it. In case you don't understand, we will again try to deal with that concept. Okay. So let me share a screen. Are you able to see the screen, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
the screen says NTSC PPT2. PPT means PowerPoint presentation, but the NTSC and all you forget it. That is it's prepared for something else. So mathematics we will look at. Before we look at this mathematics, I have got one slide about competitive exams. One second, I will admit them. So, yeah. So, about the competitive exams, I read the first slide for the benefit of everybody. From second slide onwards, all students also can join in reading. Read each question twice before answering. In any of the competitive exams, there will be a question, there will be 4 options. Am I correct? There will
Yes,
be a
sir.
question, there will be 4 options. This kind of exam is called MCQ exams, multiple choice questions exam. That is, in these exams, a question is given, 4 answers are given, 4 options are given, one answer is the correct answer, and you have to find out. Now I want to ask one question to all of you. Like in your board exam, question will be given, but no options are there. You have to write the answer. And in this exam, this MCQ exam, question is given, 4 options are given. Which exam will be easier? Which exam is supposed to be easier? Board exam or this exam?
This competitive.
This
Because
competitive
common
exam.
exam should be easier because answer is already there. For example, I take for example, no, whom should I take? Some Parli students will take. No, I think I'll take say for example Savita Jadhav. Savita Jadhav, can I take you? We will interact. You and me, we will interact for a while. Are you ready? Or who is ready? One of you, one of the Parli students can interact with me. Or I will take Sabari. Sabari, are you willing to interact with me for a while?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am
Yes,
going to
sir.
ask Sabari, what is your grandfather's name?
Sir, his name is Sundara Mahalingam, sir.
Sundara Magalingam is grandfather's name of Sabari Balaji. Sabari. What is your grandfather's father's name?
Sir, Ponnusamy, sir.
Poddusami. What is your grandfather's grandfather name?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
You don't know. Okay, if this question comes in your this one, that is in your exam, what is your grandfather's name? Sabari will get out of 2 marks. How much he will get? Sabari will get how much marks he will get, because he cannot write the answer. So how much he will get?
None, sir.
None. You will get 0 out of 2, let us say. But in a MCQ exam, they are giving 4 options. Some name X, Y, Z, like that they are giving. Is it possible to guess the name? Is there a possibility to guess the right name?
Yes, sir.
They would have said in your family sometimes, Sabari's nose is like like the nose of the grandfather's grandfather. Something like that. They would have uttered that name in your family at least once. They would have said that name, mentioned that name in your family sometime. At least once in your lifetime. Is there a possibility? Hello. I am asking you, your grandfather's name, is there a possibility that they have mentioned in your family at least once in your lifetime? Is there a possibility?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is a possibility. May or may not. Possibility. So, from the answers given, suppose Sabari is given 4 answers. And can Sabari are in a position to identify which is the right answer? Among the 4, one is the answer for your grandfather's grandfather name. So there is a possibility he may get the right answer because options are given. Whereas in the first case, that is in the board exam case, you may not be able to write the answer, you may not get the marks. Whereas in this case, you can get the marks, you may get or may not get. But there is a possibility. In the first case, there is no possibility. So where we can say the MCQ exams are easier than the board exams. That is one thing we should keep in mind. But generally, people will think, or it may appear that the MCQ exams are difficult, but it's not so. So read each question twice before answering. If you cannot understand after reading the question twice, then move to the next question without wasting time. Suppose you read the question twice and you are not able to understand the question. I mean, not answering is different, but if you are not able to understand the question, you should understand the question first, then only you can answer. Suppose if you are not able to understand the question, then don't waste your time, move to the next question, because you need to write nearly about some 60 questions in 1 hour. That is, one question gets only 1 minute. So you cannot waste your time. Perfect preparation is required to win these exams. And when you will become perfect? Repetition leads to perfection. Yes or no? Repetition leads to perfection. Who makes better chapatis? Your sister or your mother?
Mother.
Mother. Why?
She has experience.
Experience, repetition. She had repeated so many times, feeding you and your family. So the repetition leads to perfection. So that you should keep in your mind. And okay, maths, how do we study maths? Maths to be studied by practicing as many problems as possible. Mathematics to be studied by practicing as many problems as possible. This is some small in a nutshell, which you all know this. I am sure you know this. In spite of that, I am just giving you in the beginning some touch on how we should move from this time onwards. Let's go to this. Now I wanted to ask, Kavinaya, can you read this? This slide, are you able to see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you read this? Slowly,
Yes.
don't be in a hurry.
Okay, sir. Percentages. Population of India 130 crores, 1,300 million or 13,000 lakhs.
Is it correct?
50.
Okay, whether 130 or 140, that may be debatable. But if the 130 crores can be called as 1,300 million, is it correct? Is it correct when I say 130 crores equal to 13,000 lakhs? Children, students, you tell me. 1 crore is equal to 100 lakhs.
Yes, sir. It is correct, sir.
130 crores means 13,000 lakhs. 1 crore equal to 10 million. So that is 1,300 million. Okay, let me put it this way. In how many thousands make 1 lakh? How many thousands make 1 lakh?
100.
100,000. So normally people who are in other countries, they don't say 1 lakh, they will say 100,000. Normally they talk in terms of thousands. 100,000 means 1 lakh. But in India we talk in lakhs. Okay? We don't talk in millions. So in abroad they talk in millions. But in mathematics they may give like this also. So 130 crores equal to 1,300 million or 13,000 lakhs. This you should know. So now the question is, yeah, you can read next one, Kavinaya.
50% of population is 130 into 50 divided by 100 is equal to 65 crores.
Is it correct? All of you tell me, is it correct? When the population is 130 crores, 50% population is 65 crores. Do you agree with me or
Yes,
not?
sir. Yes, sir. It is correct, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next.
sir.
Go to next.
TN population is equivalent 9 crores, which is equivalent to 9 by 130 into 100, which is equal to 6.9%.
TN means Tamil Nadu. Because since we are in Tamil Nadu, we have taken this. Tamil Nadu population is 9 crores. I think you can remove this equivalent. Is 9 crores, which is equivalent to how many percentage? Out of 130 crores, 9 crores is how many percentage? How do you do it? 9 divided by 130 into 100. How much it comes? 6.9%. Is it correct? Can you work out in a piece of paper and check whether I have done it correctly or not? 9 by 130 into 100, are you getting 6.9? 9 divided by 130 into 100. How much you are getting? All of you. Parley students, you can also try.
6.8%, sir.
6.8 or 9? Okay, whatever it is. Okay, say 6. We are getting it. Then next is Coimbatore district population is 7% of TN population. So I live in Coimbatore. That is the reason I have taken this district population. Coimbatore district population is 7% of TN population. What is TN population? 9
Tamil.
crore.
Tamil Nadu, sir.
So 9 into 7 divided by 100, that is equal to 0.63 crores. That is equal to 63 lakhs. Is it correct? 9 into 7 is 63 divided by 100, 0.63 crores. That is equal to 63 lakhs. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Coimbatore city population is 1/3 of Coimbatore district population. So that is equal to how much? Coimbatore city population is 1/3 of Coimbatore district population. So how much is the Coimbatore population?
63 by 3, 21
63
lakhs.
by 3, that is 21 lakhs.
63 divided by 3, sir.
Yeah. So all of you understood this much? No problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how percentage. Somebody says total 130 crores, 50% means you have to multiply by 50 and divide by 100. And so after that they say TN population is 9%, then you have to find what is the percentage. Sometimes they give percentage and ask you to find what is the population or any other entity. Sometimes they give the entity and ask you to find the percentage. This is how you calculate. Agreed? We'll go to the next. So, Kavinaya, you read this. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. 1 minute, huh? There is a power cut here, so I just making some arrangements. So, can you read? One of you can read? This is called Idli story. I think one of the Parli students can read. Idli story. Have you heard of idlis? Maharashtra idli is janta hai? Do you know idlis?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you read this slide? One of you. Any one of you can read the. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Can you read it? Or should I ask Sabari to read this? Sabari, can you read this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you read this?
Idli story. Alvin eats 4 idlis normally.
Ah.
One day his mother scolded him for a mischief.
Hmm.
So the next day, Alvin ate 3 idlis.
Okay, let's stop it. So, suppose you make a mischief, your mother will scold you, Sabari?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he normally eats 4 idlis, Alvin. You can call Sabari also, no problem. One day his mother scolded him for a mischief, so the next day Alvin ate 3 idlis only. Okay, how much is the reduction?
One, sir.
Reduction is 1 idli. What is the percentage reduction? So,
Negative 25%.
one minute, what the formula says, 1 minute, I'll write down. The formula says reduction in percentage equal to new minus old divided by old into 100. What is new? What is old? Old is 4 idlis. New is 3 idlis. Earlier he used to eat 4 idlis. Now he is eating 3 idlis. So you put that into new minus old. New is 3, old is 4. So 3 minus 4 divided by old divided by into 100. So how much you are getting? Find out in your paper how much you are getting. New minus old divided by old into 100. This formula you should keep in your mind. Maybe in your school they may have new old. My voice is got okay. Good that you have told me. Otherwise I wouldn't have known this. 1 minute, I'll go to a different place. Now is it okay? Now are you able to hear me?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the formula? Percentage reduction or increase, in this case reduction, is new minus old divided by old into 100. What is new? New is 3 idlis, old is 4 idlis. So how do we find that? 3 minus 4 divided by 4 into 100. So how much you are getting? It is there in the screen. How much it has come? 3 minus 4 is minus 1 divided by 4 into 100. So it is minus 25%. Are you getting minus 25%? All of you? Check.
Yes, sir.
Varda, are you getting? Parley students, are you with us? With me? Are you able to understand? Hello? Are you able to hear me now? Can you react?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See, there is a boy by name Alvin. He normally eats 4 idlis. One day his mother scolded him. So next day he ate 3 idlis. Now the question is how much reduction in number of idlis. So that reduction is 1 idli. They are asking what is the percentage reduction. From 4 it has come to 3. So what is the percentage reduction? So we have to find the formula. You have to use is new minus old divided by old into 100. 3 minus 4 divided by 4 into 100. You are getting minus 25%. Abhinav, are you with us? Are you able to? I think you can understand better, no? Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you should not have problem. That is the reason why I did not call you, because I know you can understand. Okay, anybody has got any problem? How we arrived at minus 25%? Parley students, are you able to find out why minus 25%? Because that minus is because it is reduction. So that is why minus. If it is an increase, you will get plus. Because it is a reduction, decrease, it is minus 25%. I think Parley students should be, one or two you should talk. Then only, I will come to know that you have understood. Okay, the third day, first day, I mean, he normally eats 4 idlis. Second day, he ate 3 idlis. Third day, again, he ate 4 idlis. Because his father came and cajoled him. And then he appreciated him. Then he started taking 4 idlis again. So, what is the number of idlis increase on the third day?
1, sir.
1. So, it has gone from 3 to 4. What is the percentage increase? Now, you put the same formula. New minus old divided by old into 100. You put it and find out. In this case, what is the new?
New is 4, sir.
4. What is the old?
3.
3.
sir.
So 4 minus 3 divided by 3 into 100. How much it comes? You yourself find out.
Sir, 33.3 bar, sir.
Yeah, 33.3%, not bar. 33.3%. So, when the idlis came down from 4 to 3, the reduction was 25%, minus 25%, that is 25%. When the idlis went from 3 to 4, the increase is 33.3%. Is it acceptable to you? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is how they will, normally they will ask you what is the percentage increase, and everybody, all students will put 25% because already they know from 4 to 3, only 1 is a reduction, so 25% reduction. Again they will put only 25%, which is not correct, it is 33.3%. If this you can understand, you have already understood the percentages. Okay, anybody has got any doubt, or should I repeat again? When it decreased from 4 to 3, the percentage reduction is 25%. When it has increased from 3 to 4, the percentage increase was 33.3%. This you should keep in mind, because you should keep the formula in mind, new minus old divided by old into 100. Now I am going to ask you one question. You know Reliance company, all of you? You know this?
Yes, sir.
Reliance company's sales is 10,000 crores, let us say. 10,000 crores. Another company in your hometown is 100 crores. Some company, XYZ company, you can keep it like that. Reliance company turnover is how much? Parley students, how much I said? Reliance company turnover, what did I say? How much is the turnover? Sales. I mean, when turnover means sales. What is the sales? Are you with me, Parley students? I am not able to hear you. Huh? Hello? Parley students, are you able to hear me? Aditi, Deshmukh, Neha, all of you, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am saying the Reliance company's sales is 10,000 crores. Right? And one company in your place, in your hometown, is 100 crores. Which is bigger company?
Reliance, sir.
Reliance is bigger company. Okay? Reliance company turnover, 1 minute, okay, sorry, is 10,000 crore. Another company in your hometown is 100 crores. Reliance company from this year to next year is grows by 10%. What will be the sales next year? This year 10,000, and next year it grows by 10%. What is the sales next year?
Sir, 11,000.
11,000 crore. What is the increase?
10%, sir.
Now, what is the absolute value?
1,000 crores, sir.
1,000 crore increased. Okay. The other company, the local company in your hometown, that is 100 crores. That is also increasing, the turnover, I mean sales is increasing by 10%. So what is the increase there?
10 crores, sir.
10 crore. But both are 10%. Here also we are saying 10%. There also we are saying 10%. So somebody says in percentage, Reliance grows by 10%, grown by 10%. Another company grown by 10%. You cannot think that both are growing equally good. No. Reliance has to grow by 1000 crores, then only they will reach 10% increase. Whereas that small company will, even if they grow by 10%, they will, even if they grow by 10 crore, you can call them they have grown by 10%. Am I making it a point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us say Aditi Deshmukh gets 90 marks normally. She gets 5% more marks in one test. From 90, she goes to 5% more. How much is her new mark? Aditi Deshmukh normally gets
94.5, sir.
94.
94.5. Another fellow, Sabari, one fellow is there. He gets 50%. He gets 5% more. How much he gets? Aditi gets 5% more. Now, from 90, she has gone to 94.5. Sabari normally gets 50%, 50 marks out of 100. Now he gets 5% more. How much he gets?
50 marks, sir.
Normally gets 50.
52.5.
Now 5% more is getting.
52.5.
Okay, so
sir.
here Sabari gets only 2.5% more marks, but we are saying he's increased his mark by 5%. Aditi has got 5% more mark, but she has to get 4.5%, 4.5 marks more. Then only we can call she has grown by 5%. If Aditi gets only 2.5%, 2.5 marks more, how much is the percentage increase for Aditi? If she gets only 2.5 marks more, how much percentage she gets? Approximately, you tell me. 2.5 divided by 90. How much it comes? 2.5 divided by 90 into 100. It comes to only 2 or 2.5%. 2%. It comes to 2%. So, same 2.5 marks in the case of Aditi is only 2%. Same 2.5 marks in the case of Sabari it is 5%. Because the base value in which we are talking is less in the case of Sabari. It is very high in the case of Aditi. Are you in a position to understand this? Are you finding the importance of this percentage? How it is different? Like, or is it confusing? Tell me frankly. If it is confusing, you tell me. So, okay, we will take another example. Kavinaya goes to a shop and then she took 2 ice creams in one go. Second day she went, next week she went and she took 3 ice creams. What is increase in ice cream?
1, sir.
1. What is the percentage increase?
50%, sir.
50%. How did you calculate? New minus old divided by old into 100. What is new in this case?
3, sir.
3 minus 2 divided by old divided by 2 into 100. So 3 minus 2 on the numerator is equal to 1. 1 by 2 into 100. So that 50%. Now Sabari normally takes 3 ice creams. Next week he goes to the ice cream shop and he took only 2 ice creams. So what is the percentage reduction? What is the reduction? Actual absolute figure, what is the reduction?
1, sir.
1. What is the percentage reduction? New minus old divided by old into 100. Find out. Kavinaya should tell this. New is 2, old is 3, divided by 3 into 100. How much it comes? Two minus 3 divided by 3 into 100. How much you are getting? Two minus 3 is minus 1 divided by 3 into 100 is minus 33.3%. The reduction here is 33.3%. Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this particular point you should understand. Okay, let's go to some other example. 84% of particular total is 630 marks. What is 90% equal to? There is some total marks, we don't know how much. Out of this, 84% is equal to 630. Then what is the 90% of the total? So total marks you keep as T. T into 84 divided by 100 is equal to 630. From that, can you find T? From that, can you find what is the total marks? (84) into T divided by 100. How much you are getting?
84 into
T equal to how much? 84 into T by 100 equals 630. What is T? T equal to 630 into 100 divided by 84. 630 into 100 divided by 84 is how much? Calculate in a piece of paper. How much you are getting? Are you getting 750? Sabari?
sir, doing, sir.
Doing. Kavinaya is not doing. Kavinaya is not doing, I think. Missing. Kavinaya is missing. Kavinaya is not there. She has left. Neha, are you doing? See, here I have done and given the answer also, 750. Why are you taking so much time?
750.
750 is the
750.
total marks. What is asked? What is 90% equal to? Total marks 750. 90% of that will be how much? 750 into 90 by 100. How much you are getting?
$675.
675. So these are some things which you should know how to calculate percentages. These are all very basic things, not difficult things at all. But here you people, students make lot of mistakes. I've seen hundreds and thousands of students who make mistakes in such things. So you have to be very, very clear on new minus old divided by old into 100. That particular equation or formula, whatever you call it, you should keep in your mind. Okay? We will again repeat this particular thing in the next class. As I told you, we are going to close by 7:30 today, because normally we go up to 7:45. But today we are closing by 7:30 because of some other, I have another class at 7:30. That is the reason. So whatever doubts you have so far, any doubts up till this? Whatever, now we have taken something, but are you have any doubt? I think this our Parli students, they could not understand, I think. I don't know whether they have understood everything. It could be. Srinidhi, are you with us? Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So you are able to understand. Sabari, I think he seems to understand. And Abhinav, I am sure he has understood. I know.
Yes, sir.
Chelli Milla Mohan Rao has come just now, so let's not ask him. Nega Oswal was there from the beginning. What do you feel, Nega? Are you with us, or is it difficult?
No, sir.
We will be repeating this again next class, because with some other examples, because this is very important. These percentages will be very important, and there will be at least 1 or 2 questions in each of the exams. You should be very thorough with it. If you are thorough with it, you can crack any question related to percentage. These are basic things, but questions in your exam will be much advanced. But basic things you have to be very clear. Okay, how do we calculate percentage increase or percentage decrease? That formula you should be very clear, otherwise you may make a mistake also. By looking at the options, you are likely to make a mistake. Okay, so thank you so much. We will meet again the next week on the same day. I mean, that is okay, sir. Repeat it tomorrow with different questions. Yes, not tomorrow. We will be having class next week. We will repeat the same percentages but different problems. Different questions we will repeat so that you become thorough on it. So our idea is, just see, one we will take percentages, this one, then we will go to, no, these are some of the continuation of percentages we will go, and then there is something called horse problem. I don't know why it is, I think we have to make it small. No, horse problem is there in percentages, and then we go to what is called ratio proportion, and then we will go to arithmetic progression. I don't know whether you have studied all these things. Arithmetic progression you have studied. Then we will go to geometry. Then we will go
Yes,
to
sir.
geometric progression. Then we will go to geometry again, continuation of geometry. Then we will go to simple equations. Then we will go to numbers. I think these things you have studied somewhere. And then involution
sir.
and evolution, I think that, algebraic expressions. Then we'll go to LCM and HCF. And then we'll